She remained in the datu's house as something between a guest and a servant. The villagers began to look at her differently, their voices softening when she passed. Each night, she sat beside bundles of abaca, and each morning, the datu found them transformed. The gold continued to appear, though she never saw him work again. The datu grew wealthy, and his house expanded as traders returned. Soon, he took her as his wife in a brief ceremony beneath the morning sky. She remembered answering when instructed, but she did not remember what name they used. Seasons passed, and she bore him a son. When the child was placed in her arms, she felt weight instead of absence. He was warm, solid, and belonged fully to the world. She held him carefully, afraid that holding him too tightly might cause him to unravel as she had. But as he grew, she began to notice moments that did not align. She would feel certain she had already passed through a doorway she had not yet reached. Once, she saw herself standing at the far end of the hall, facing away. She blinked, and the figure was gone. On the night her son reached his third harvest season, she woke to heavy air. The floor beneath her feet had opened, and the entity stood there, unchanged. He regarded her calmly and said, "Do you feel it now?" She held her son closer, asking what he had done to her. He replied that what is unanchored cannot remain where it was. Soon, he warned, what stands beside you will stand in your place. He descended into the darkness, and the floor sealed. Before dawn, she walked into the older groves where the plants rose without guidance. She stepped beyond the place her father had never crossed. Standing among the unmoving leaves, she listened for the shape of what she had lost. She felt a faint answer, the memory of belonging to herself. She understood then that he had not stolen her name. She had given it. She returned to the village, living the rest of her life in that space between. She never spoke her name again because she understood its cost.